Hello everyone, we have the Awakened Baden. Awakened Baden is going to be a Graveborn just like the original Baden is, and it's going to be a strength-based hero. His class is a ranger, and his primary role is continuous damage. So let's start by looking at his ultimate skill, Blight Clone. Baden creates a wind double which possesses 120% of Baden's max health and can use skills other than his ultimate. Only one wind double can be present on a battlefield, and it can be created up to 6 times. If Bane perishes, he will be reincarnated in his wind double, inheriting most of his buffs and recovering up to 60% of his max health. During his reincarnation, Bane and his wind double will both be untargetable. When Bane uses his ultimate, his wind double is enhanced by the power of the wood element and immune to control within the next 8 seconds. And the damage it deals is increased by 35% of his attack rating. And then we have level 2. At the start of a battle, Bane can use his ultimate once without consuming energy while ignoring control effects. During the time a wind double is enhanced, it plants a seed it hit enemies. When Bane deals damage to a seeded enemy, their seed blooms and imprisons them for 4 seconds. This effect can only happen to an enemy once every 6 seconds. And level 3, the max number of times a wind double can be created is increased to 7 times. So yeah, creating a wind dummy, and the wind dummy has 120% of Baden's max health and can use skills other than his ultimate, which is very nice to see. The wind dummy here, or the wind double, can use other skills, and it can be created a lot of times. With the level 3 created up to 7 times there. And Baden perishes, he will be reincarnated in his wind dummy. So Baden can be reincarnated, which is very nice to see there. That sounds like a very strong ultimate ability. Look at the second one, Razor Leaf. Baden inflicts AoE damage equal to 350% of his attack rating on enemies in front him, and marks the enemy with the highest attack rating in that area. In the next 8 seconds, any damage received by the marked enemy from Bane and his wind double is increased by 30%. This effect cannot be stacked up. And we have level 2. If an enemy is marked with the skill Razor Leaf, 10% of the damage they receive will be converted into Bane's health. Level 3, 20% of the damage they receive will be converted into Bane's health. Level 4, within 7 seconds after receiving healing from an ally, Bane's insight is increased by 25 points. This effect cannot be stacked up and is not triggered by healing over time. And level 5, when the cumulative healing received by Bane reaches 20% and 40% of his max health, he gains a permanent attack rating buff by 20% and 40%. So dealing quite a bit of damage here and marking the enemy with the highest attack rating. And any damage received by the mark enemy from Bane and his wind dummy is increased by 30%. So doing even more damage to the enemy that's marked there. And then there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of other additional information there. Okay, let's move on to the third skill, Vine Lash. Bane inflicts 2 rounds of AoE damage, each equal to 320% of his attack rating. Enemies hit by the second round of damage will be imprisoned for 4 seconds, during which they cannot be healed and will lose 70 energy points per second. This effect cannot be stacked up. And then level 2, when an enemy is imprisoned with the skill Vine Lash, the healing they receive is converted into damage of an equal value. This effect cannot be triggered by healing over time. And level 3, when an enemy is imprisoned with the skill Vine Lash, the enemy or the energy lost by this effect is absorbed by Baden. So dealing damage here. And enemies hit by the second round will be imprisoned for 4 seconds, and they will also lose energy as well. That energy with the level 3 here will be absorbed by Baden, so Baden will get hopefully quite a bit more energy from this skill, able to use his ultimate skill more often with those wind dummies. Definitely will help Baden there in the long run. And the final skill, Clone Link. This is a passive ability. When Baden's attributes are changed by any amount, his wind double's attributes are also changed by 120% of that amount, though they cannot go lower than Baden's initial attributes. And level 2, when Baden receives or upgrades his shield or healing, his wind double receives 100% of the same effect. And level 3, when either Baden or his wind double becomes immune to control, the other also becomes immune to control. When a wooden double perishes, Bane enjoys 70% of the damage reduction for 5 seconds. This effect cannot be stacked up. So it's just when Bane's attributes are changed, the wooden double's attributes will also be changed. But I like this level 3, when the wooden double perishes, Bane will get 70% damage reduction for 5 seconds. That's a lot of damage reduction there for 5 seconds. And let's look at the Awakening skill, Withering Fall. When an enemy is subject to control effects and receives cumulative damage amounting to 10% of Bane's max health, his wooden double inflicts AoE damage equal to such value on its surrounding enemies. When the wooden double perishes, it deals the same type of damage at 1.5 times the value. So it looks like it's just dealing more damage here with the wooden dummy. That's just what it seems like with this Awakening skill. And with the skills there, we looked at the signature item, furniture, and engraving, so I'll go ahead and move on to the Arena of Trials here. And I believe the Arena of Trials has already started, but I'm just going to look at the Arena Guardian and the wooden dummy here. And the Arena Trials has started. I'm just going to look at the wooden dummy here, and just to see how the skills look, how powerful the Awakened Baden looks here. And there's the clone that the Awakened Baden makes there, making it immediately and doing his ultimate immediately because of that skill allows Baden to do his ultimate immediately. And that ultimate covers up the entire screen with just that flash of blue light there. Yeah, and he could only have one of his clones up at a time, and he's able to make 7 clones maximum. Yeah, that clone there isn't dying at all. It's staying alive there. And overall his skills look very powerful. He's taking out these heroes very easily, running around the battlefield, taking them all out very easily. And overall, the Awakened Baden looks very powerful. I can't wait to see if we find any teams for the Awakened Baden. Hey, if you made it this far into the video and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. And Awakened Baden came from patch notes 1.102, and if you want to see what else is coming with that patch notes, check out the video that's on screen now, and thanks for watching.